What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wages On Podcast, and we are back for another day of UFC bets, guys. It's going to be UFC 327, Jiří Procházka taking on Carlos Ulberg for the vacant light heavyweight championship belt. Guys, it's going to be a great card overall. Every fight on the main card can have its own fight night, so I'm very excited for this card. Dana White did a great job, and the UFC overall did a great job matchmaking for this card. Very excited for it. We had Joshua Van originally scheduled against Tetsuo Taira in the co-main event, but it's okay because every other fight is still a banger. I'm very excited for this card overall. If you guys are here for the first time, right before we start this video, make sure you guys click that thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on, do not miss out on any of the content I'm coming out for you guys. And also, if you guys want access to my official plays, or you guys want to support the page overall, go become a member at the Patreon page. That link will be down in the pinned comment of this video. So alright guys, let's get right into this first fight of the night. First fight of the night is going to be Charles Radke taking on Francisco Prado. This one, guys, I'm going to be taking Charles Radke. I think the striking between both these guys is going to be very even. I think both these guys hit very hard, and they both have almost the same style of striking. But where I do give the favor towards Radke, I do believe he's going to be able to use that wrestling. I think he's going to take down Prado. I think he's going to be able to do a lot on the ground with top control. So for the first fight of the night, I'm taking Charles Radke, and I do believe he wins this fight by decision. Next fight, guys, Kelvin Gastelum taking on Vicente Luque. I think this fight's going to be an easy fight for Kelvin Gastelum. I'm actually very confident in this fight. He came in and actually made weight for the first time in a while. I think it was like 2 fights he missed weight back to back, and now he's actually made weight. I was very surprised he actually made weight, not going to lie. But Vicente Luque at this point, he's kind of done. Honestly, this guy doesn't have the athleticism anymore. He doesn't have the speed with his shots. He doesn't have the head movement as much as he used to. And I do believe his head's going to be on the center line. Be right there for Kelvin Gastelum just to pick him apart from the outside. I think Vicente Luque is not going to be able to get a takedown either. I think for the most part, this fight's going to be standing up, and I just think Kelvin Gastelum's going to pick him apart with the strikes overall. A lot of people are on that knockout prop, but I do not believe Kelvin Gastelum knocks out Vicente Luque. And Kelvin Gastelum hasn't knocked anybody out in, I believe, like 4 or 5 years in this moment, and I don't think he's going to get one for this fight. So I'm taking Kelvin Gastelum to win. I do believe he wins by decision. Next fight, guys, Chris Padilla taking on Markel Medeiros. This one, guys, I'm taking Chris Padilla, but this one is all around just a pass for me overall. I don't think I was a little bit more confident in Chris Padilla, but ever since he missed the weight, he looked really bad on the scales. I'm not sure if his cardio's going to last as much, so I would say overall just passing this fight. I wouldn't bet it personally myself, but I do believe Chris Padilla wins this fight. I think overall, I think he's going to get to that calf kick. I think the calf kick's going to be money against Medeiros. Medeiros' movement is going to be not as good after the first and second round. One thing about Chris Padilla, he has very good fight IQ, always comes in with a great game plan. So I do believe he's going to be able to win this fight. Just kick that calf for that first round and picking apart Medeiros, winning this fight by decision. So give me Chris Padilla. Next fight, guys, women's strawweight division, Tatiana Suarez taking on Lupi Godinez. This one, guys, I'm taking Tatiana Suarez, and I'm actually very confident in her in this spot. Lupi Godinez has been taken down by worse wrestlers than Tatiana Suarez, and Tatiana is probably the best wrestler Lupi Godinez has ever went against. So I'm actually very confident in Tatiana to get this fight to the floor, use that grappling control, a lot of takedowns. The submission will probably be there as well. I think the submission is live for this fight, but overall, I think Tatiana's going to win this fight by decision, which is a whole bunch of takedowns, ground and pound. Maybe get a submission, but I think she's going to grind it out, win a decision. So for this one, give me Tatiana Suarez. Next fight, guys, lightweight division, Matias Gamrot taking on Esteban Ribovic. This one, guys, I'm taking Matias Gamrot. I honestly don't understand the love on coming in on Ribovic. I think Matias Gamrot is one of my most confident picks of the whole entire card. I think he's going to dominate Ribovic. Ribovic has been taken down by way worse wrestlers than Gamrot, and I know a lot of people are saying, well, Ribovic got up in those last fights and landed some hard strikes back on him, but Gamrot's a way better wrestler and a way better top control than any of those guys Ribovic has ever taken. It's like Gamrot lost to Charles Oliveira, and everyone thinks he's done. Personally, I thought he beat Dan Hooker. I thought that was a highway robbery against Dan Hooker. So now I do think Gamrot's going to come in here, make everybody a believer again, and end up beating Ribovic by decision. Just a lot of takedowns, top control, and ground and pound. So give me Matias Gamrot by decision. Next fight, welterweight division, Kevin Holland taking on Randy Brown. This is a fight where I say pass on it. Do not bet this fight. Maybe I will because I'm a gambling degenerate. I might have some money on it. I'm a fan of both these guys. I'm a big fan of Randy Brown. I'm a big fan of Kevin Holland. Guys, this one, it's hard for me to say, but I'm taking Kevin Holland. I think Kevin Holland's going to end up winning this fight. I think this fight comes down to, I think Randy Brown is maybe slightly a better striker than Kevin Holland. The striking is almost even, but I would lean the striking technical wise on Randy Brown's side. I will lean the cardio a little bit more on Kevin Holland's side a little bit. I mean, I don't know what these guys kind of cardio kind of wash at this point. but I do believe the wrestling, the grappling, and the power is going to be on Kevin Holland. So I do think Kevin Holland's going to win this fight. It seems like every single fight that Kevin Holland's supposed to win, he loses, and then when people back off of him, we get a good line on him, and then he ends up winning. So I think Kevin Holland wins this fight. I do believe he's going to win by sub. I think the next going to be there for for Kevin Holland against Randy Brown. I think he can drop Randy Brown, hop on and get a Darce choke. So that's my official pick. Kevin Holland to win this fight by submission. Next fight, guys, Patricio Pitbull taking on Aaron Pico. This one, guys, I'm taking Aaron Pico, and I'm actually very confident in Aaron Pico in this fight. Aaron Pico was looking really good against Leon Murphy. Got too comfortable and got hit with the spinning back elbow. He was looking great, though, against Leon Murphy. He was taking him against the fence, landing a whole bunch of strikes, getting the takedowns. Then it was just all around just a great victory a great performance for him. And then, boom, got hit with the spinning back elbow. Now he's going against a guy, Patricio Pitbull. Pitbull still does have some knockout power, but I think Aaron Pico's going to be a lot more smarter in this fight because he knows he needs a win here. I think he's going to probably land his striking on Pitbull, end up shooting that double A, taking down Pitbull, and I do believe with the top control, he's going to land a whole lot of heavy ground and pound. I can see him getting that finish in this fight. So for this one, give me Aaron Pico, and I think he does it by knockout via ground and pound. Next fight, guys, Cub Swanson in his retirement match against Nate Landwehr. Guys, this one I am going to be taking Cub Swanson in his retirement match. Cub Swanson is still training with some killers out on Bloodline MMA. You guys seen Danny Silva, Leron Douglas, Richie Miranda. A lot of these guys coming out of Bloodline MMA are very good fighters. They're killers, and Cub Swanson is still sparring with them, and he's keeping up with them. Nate Landwehr at this point, his athleticism is gone. He doesn't have the chin. He doesn't have the speed as much as he used to, and his head's going to be right there for Cub Swanson to be able to hit. So for this one, I'm going to be taking Cub Swanson. I do believe he wins this fight by knockout. Now, light heavyweight division, a banger, guys. Dominic Reyes taking on Johnny Walker. Whose chin will last and who will land first? That's what it's going to come down to. Historically, I am the Johnny Walker guy. I love myself some Johnny Walker. I think this guy has all the talent in the world, but he just does not have a chin. Same thing with Dominic Reyes. All the talent in the world, but just does not have a chin. But this one, guys, I'm actually rocking with Dominic Reyes. I think if Johnny Walker comes out here and he has that wild style like he used to have, I think he has a chance to win this fight and knock out Dominic Reyes. But if he tries to be a technical striker against Dominic Reyes like Johnny Walker has been recently, I think Reyes is eventually going to crack that chin and put him away. I think this is a 50-50 fight. It's going to come down to who gets knocked out. Personally, whoever you think wins, take the knockout prop on them. But this one, guys, I'm going to say Dominic Reyes wins this fight. I'm going to say he does it by knockout in that first round. Next fight, guys, heavyweight division, Curtis Blades taking on Josh Hokett. This one, I'm going to be taking Josh Hokett. Curtis Blades, he's a decent fighter. He has good wrestling. He has some good power. But the one thing Josh Hokett has really good wrestling. He has very good pressure. He's going to keep moving forward. He has the cardio to last all 3 rounds. And I think overall for striking, I think he's a better striker. And honestly, I do believe he's the better wrestler as well. A lot of people are saying Curtis Blades have the better accolades than Josh Hokett. To be honest, I don't know where that narrative is coming from because Josh Hokett is an All-American wrestler out of a D1 college at Fresno State. He ended up going to the NFL, so he is very athletic. And overall, I think people just know him as an NFL guy, but they forget this guy was a D1 All-American in wrestling. I do think this fight's going to end up on the feet for the most part. I don't think either one of them are going to take each other down. If anybody's going to get takedown, it'll probably be Josh Hokett, but I just think that pressure going forward, a lot of strikes coming at Curtis Blades, he's eventually going to break him down. I do believe he gets the knockout. So give me Josh Hokett by knockout. I'm going to say he does it at the end of that second round. Next fight, guys, light heavyweight division, Azamat Murzakanov taking on Paulo Costa in the co-main event. I forgot to say something after that Josh Hokett fight. Am I right, Miami? What you think? Am I right, Miami? Now, guys, this one, I'm going to be taking Paulo Costa as an underdog, and I think he wins the fight by decision. Personally, I just think Azamat Murzakonov's not that good. He's got his fights by knockout, but all around, if you ask me who's a better technical striker overall on the feet and who has the better track record and who has the better cardio, I'm going to say it's Paulo Costa. I think Murzakonov's going to be first round knockout or bust. If this fight gets out of that first round, I think Costa's going to pull away, land more strikes, and be overall more technical striker and land some hard shots on Murzakanov and win this fight by decision. I can see Murzakanov winning that first round, but at that second and third, I think that's when Paulo Costa puts it on him. Paulo Costa's coming off a victory against Roman Kopylov, where Kopylov is a way better striker than Murzakanov, and Kopylov made him look really easy. So for this one, I'm going to say Paulo Costa wins this fight. I'm going to say he wins this fight by decision. Alright, guys, the fight we're all waiting for, light heavyweight division title fight, Jiří Procházka taking on Carlos Ulberg. This is going to be a hard fight for me to predict, guys. I'm a big fan of both these guys. If you're asking me who's a better technical striker, kick for kick, strike for strike, I'm going to say Carlos Ulberg is the better striker overall. But Jiří's going to have that weird style coming forward, coming in from different angles that you've never seen before. And it's going to be a great fight. Guys, It's hard for me to say, but I'm going to be picking Jiří Procházka. Very hard pick, but I think Jiří Procházka wins this fight. I think he's going to do it by a third. Excuse me. I think he's going to win this fight by a third or, excuse me, guys. My cat's messing with me. I think he's going to win by a third or fourth round knockout. I think Carlos Ulberg's live for that first round knockout, but if he doesn't get that first round knockout, I do believe that Procházka is going to end up winning this fight. I do believe he's going to end up winning it by a knockout in those later rounds. I just don't think Carlos Ulberg is going to be able to do too much after that first round. I think he's first round or bust on the knockout, but I just think Jiří Procházka, his pressure, the weird style is eventually going to break Carlos Ulberg down and knock him out late. So for this one, main event, give me Jiří Procházka to win this fight by knockout. New champion, light heavyweight champ, and new Jiří Procházka. And alright guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on, do not miss out any of the content I have coming out for you guys. And also, if you guys want to support the page or get access to all of my official plays for this weekend for all different types of sports, for UFC, Cage Warriors, PFL, go become a member at the Patreon page. That link will be down in the pinned comment of this video. Once you do that, you get access to all of my official plays. And alright guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, let's stay winning.